bringing you a really good coverage and blitz defense in Madden 20. This is going to be out of the Big Dime 146 formation, which is in 8 total playbooks in the game on defense. It is going to be this cover 3 sky. I'm going to show you multiple setups on how to do this, how to mix in a coverage, and also a little bit of a blitz. And guys, pretty much let's go ahead and let's get into it. So I'm currently using the Green Bay Packers defensive playbook, by the way. So we're going to be going here, Big Dime 146, cover 3 sky. Now your adjustments that you are going to make to this defense. First of all, your user is going to be on the right linebacker spot. So what I would do in Big Dime 146, a really good thing you can do is you can sub in safety. So what I recommend doing is subbing in a safety or a corner, something like that. Someone that has very, very high speed, because let's be honest here, I'd rather take a safety over Luke Kuechly. I mean, Kuechly is a 99 X factor, but in reality, he's kind of slow for Madden. So instead, I subbed in Natrell Jameson as my strong safety. Now, also another thing that you should do is you should sub in your fastest cornerback in this right corner spot, which is where the blitz comes in. That's the blitzing corner out of cover 3 skies. So that's going to be your personnel adjustments here. All you're going to do, your slot corner on the right is going to be your fastest corner. And then your best coverage linebacker is going to be that left linebacker spot. As you can see, it is occupied by Kuechly. And then the right middle linebacker spot is going to be occupied by your user, and it's going to be occupied by safety. So we're going to run this here, cover 3 sky at a Big Dime 146. We're going to be running up some random shotgun passes. So the setup here. First blitz, the first setup here is just going to be a very simple blitz. All you're going to do here is you're going to contain, which is L1 and R1. And then you're gonna click onto the right corner that I said before is blitzing, and you're going to use the left stick to move him over so that he is on the contain. Very, very simple setup here. Now, this is actually not the best play to test it out of, considering that the tight end is on the offensive line. So I'd recommend you do it when the tight end is off the offensive line and there's just 5 blockers as opposed to 6. Now, also for this blitz to work, what you can do to glitch the running back out, because even if your opponent glitches the running back, there's actually a way to get around it. What you're going to do is you're going to man up the linebacker on that left contain. You're going to man him up on the running back, which is double tapping the right D-pad, square, and then you're going to flick the right stick up, and then you're going to select the running back, which in this case is going to be triangle. Now, what you're going to be doing here is you're going to be usering this guy, and it's just a very, very simple setup, very simple blitz. And as you can see, he kind of got messed up on the contain there because there is a tight end. I do want to get a situation where there is no tight end. Now, also, you do not want to move the corner too close as well. So we're just going to move him like right, I don't know, like right here should be a good position for him. And then we're going to man him up, and we're going to man up the running back. So just a very, very simple setup. It only takes away a contain, doesn't take away any coverage. And the reason why this blitz is not working the greatest is because there is a, whatchamacallit. Okay, what is going on? Okay, that was weird, but essentially, you want to use this blitz when the tight end is not on the offensive line, which is right here. You're just going to go, move him over. You're going to man up the running back here. It takes 2 seconds to adjust and make all the changes, and as you can see, it just screams in there. We weren't able to get the sack, but most likely we were able to because it is a 96 speed. I believe that's Dante Jackson. 96 speed coming at you. It's very, very hard to stop. You can also do this against Gun Muncher. I want to see if I can get 1 sack here. So just a very, very simple setup. This is, how I would run it if I'm running a blitz. And I think I moved him too close there. And yeah, basically you don't want to move him too close. You want to move him just right. That way he goes on kind of a loop. So we're going to go like this. Now the tight end is on the offensive line. So what you're going to do in that situation, if the tight end is sitting on the offensive line, you're going to want to first man up that blitzing cornerback on the tight end, which is double tapping triangle. X, flick the right stick up, and then you're going to click X again. Now he's manned up. Now the next thing you're going to do, guys, is a very key adjustment. In cover 3, if your opponent runs like verticals with a seam route to that left side, it's going to really burn cover 3, and he's going to get an easy 1-play touchdown. So how you're going to stop that is you're going to man up the slot corner, which in this case here, it's going to be that Cortland Sutton with the superstar below him. So what you're going to do, double tap triangle, you're going to tap triangle again, flick the right stick up, and then you're going to click triangle as well. Now, as you can see, he is manned up. Now, what we want to do here, we want to move him a little bit more in position. Now, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to put that left side linebacker, the best coverage linebacker, you're going to put him in a curl flat, which is double tapping the right D-pad, pressing triangle and then flicking the left stick to the right. And then if you want as well, you can move them a bit more into position like that. So that's the second setup here. Now, it does remove a hook curl from the play, so you're going to have to cover the middle just a little bit more. But the thing is, the tight end and also that other route is going to get locked up. The tight end and the slot receiver, they're both going to get locked up because of the man coverage. Now, moving on here, the next setup we're going to be going over is a what's it called, cover 3 cloud type setup. So it's just the same thing here. We're going to contain, we're going to bring this cornerback in. Then what we're going to do is we're going to, let's just say the tight end's on the field. We're going to man him up on the tight end, which is double tapping triangle, X, and then X. Then we're going to be putting one of the, we're going to be putting one of the sides into a cloud flat, where in this case, it's going to be the one side, the receiver on that one side we're going to put that linebacker, that safety in a curl flat, which is double tapping triangle, clicking, oh wait, no, never mind. You can put them in a hard flat, and then you can shade over the top to put them in a cloud flat. Then the next thing you're going to do here is, honestly, you're just going to leave it like this. This is like a cover 3 cloud type setup. You do have the cloud flat on the left side. You have the curl flat and then the man up on the right side. It's just a very, very simple play, and you just got to kind of lurk this. And as you can see, he does throw that route, but he doesn't get much on that play. So that's going to be the cover 3 cloud setup if you want to run that and you want to mix in cover 2 and also cover 3. All the setups, by the way, will be down in the description below. So once again, if I were to run that, I'm going to contain. I'm going to man up one of the corners on the tight end, and then I'm going to put one of the corners on the corner on the left side with the less receivers. I'm going to put them on a hard flat, then I'm going to shade it with the top to make it a cloud flat. So just a very, very simple thing you could do. And yeah, so also what you could do as well is you could sub in another safety at that linebacker spot, or you could just use the linebacker and you could put this safety in a middle third, I guess, to cover the middle, or I don't know how it is, but this is pretty much like a cover 3 cloud type setup. And you're going to be able to, kind of mix in coverages with this play. And as you can see, we get a user pick, which is actually really good. That's one of my first ones I've gotten today because my usering has been awful. But yeah, so that's pretty much all of the setups here. They will be down in the description for you guys that need it. And anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, smash a like. Just trash from 5 likes. Thank you so much for watching. Most importantly, stay classy.